I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I got the cash in the bag, baby I'm back, for the rocks on the sides, I'm in the back, baby I'm back. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, no cap, only got one, two, better call it up. Cash in the bag, baby I'm back, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I won't obey, you cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away.
Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here for more good old universe mode here in WWE 2K23. What an episode we've got ahead for y'all here tonight, or today. I don't know when this is going to be posted, but it'll be posted on Wednesday.
Making our way to the ring, representing Toxic Attraction from Tampa, Florida, Jacy, Jayne.
But here we are, everybody. This is going to be interesting. We have a little bit of a tag team faction warfare type matchup. So essentially, the tag team division is being represented in the singles title match, and based on what happens tonight, we're going to see what happens, like who's going to be in the number one contenders match for next week. So that's all fun. So again, the men's and women's tag titles, they're both like cross-branded titles, so we may have some makeshift tag teams appear. I don't know. We're going to have to see how things go in this matchup. But so far for the Women's Elimination Chamber matchup for the inaugural Smackdown Women's Championship, we've got Gigi, Dolin, Raquel Rodriguez, Katana Chance, and Zoey Stark.
Representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Listen, I just did the random, like, little, like, I just did match simulators and did random number generators to put these matches together, but I also moved some things around. So that's why some of these matches are triple threats, some of these are singles matches, and that's okay. But speaking of which, we've got a pretty stacked show coming up. We will find out who the last competitor will be in that fatal four-way ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship between Jayne McDonagh and Kofi Kingston. So that's all exciting. So far for that matchup, we have Butch versus Braun Breaker versus Grayson Waller. Kind of a nice little sampler platter, you know, in terms of just like, you know, the up-and-coming talent and that sort of thing. But the Women's Elimination Chamber matchup, I'm just like, what is happening in this match? The build's been, well, universe mode. It's been a universe mode build, right? Right. But I finally made a decision. By that I mean, I know which show we're doing after Elimination Chamber. So I decided we're going to do SummerSlam next. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Right, everybody, start dancing. The music's great. I like their entrance theme. I have no shame. Have you heard it while, like, sort of, like, browsing the menus on the 2K game? It's, like, one of those perfect video game, like, menu themes. I love it. But this could be a fun matchup. I just want to see what happens here. But we have DLC coming out today, so we'll be adding people to the roster accordingly. You know, I like how we did it last year. We sort of wove in people over time. But yeah, so far we have SummerSlam, and then I don't know if we will probably have at least one or two shows between SummerSlam and Survivor Series, because by the time that we get to SummerSlam, it'll be the end of July in Universe Mode, and then we've got a good 4 months until SummerSlam, right? Or before Survivor Series. So it's like we probably should have something in between, right? Right. We'll have some special feature, like, episodes of Smackdown. Maybe we'll change up the scenery and use some of the My Rise arenas. Look, those were kind of fun to go through. I have no shame. Although I think we saw the LAW arena one too many times, but I'd be really stupid not to use it at some point. Right? Right. But here we go, people. Triple threat matchup, no DQ, no disqualification, or no, that's what it stands for, no disqualification. Listen, the coffee hasn't fully kicked in yet. I only had a couple sips of coffee. It's just at the, you know how like when you gotta wait a few minutes for your drink to cool down and then it's like at the perfect like drinking temperature, like a room temp almost? Yeah, that's where we're at right now. So, I got my coffee. I hope you all have your choice of beverage, your snacks, etc. And we're just gonna have fun watching Universe Mode. We got 2 episodes to go until Elimination Chamber, so we're gonna get through Universe Mode this week, and we've got an episode of the Christina Bennett series coming up this week as well. Cause I finally sat my butt down and wrote the script. We've changed some plans, but I'm excited for where the rest of that series is going to start to go down. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I have the next 2 episodes I have them mapped out, right, in terms of like, you know, what shows and stuff like that we're going to have, the feuds, but I haven't gotten like the full like script yet. Sort of boiled down, like, you know, who's going to compete against whom, like, what matches we're going to have, that kind of thing. So, I'm hoping that with Universe Mode, we'll at least have this episode up on Wednesday. I'm going to film another episode after this. That'll be either out Thursday or Friday, and probably more so on Thursday, I'd say, and then Friday we'll have the Christina Bennett series, with another episode there. Saturday we'll have our Smackdown reaction. Sunday, I don't know if we're going to have a video or not, because I'm going to the live event on Saturday night. We get the Random Universe Mode title defense. Oh, Sledgehammer. We get the Random Universe Mode title match with Roman versus Rey Mysterio, and I'm kind of here for it, to be honest. That's apparently what we're getting. So it's going to be a very busy weekend around here, but I'm excited. I paid for the ticket like 3 weeks before I got laid off from my last job and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I need to give you all an update. We've been having a lot of phone calls and stuff this week, so we're kind of in the interviewing phase for right now. And depending on where that goes, we'll see where everything goes from there. But look at this. I'm glad that oh my god, I was playing around with the sliders and it just made everything 10 times longer with the matches, and I'm like, we don't need that. We don't need like a 40-minute Universe Mode episode, unless if it's like, you know, a special edition type thing, right? Like, I'm expecting the Universe, well, so next week I think we'll have 3 Universe Mode episodes, because that's how many episodes I'm hoping that we film for Elimination Chamber, which I feel like makes a lot of sense. I'm going to record the matches kind of like on their own and kind of piece everything together, I think, but my hope is that the Elimination Chamber matches can be their own standalone videos, and then the rest of the matches are just going to be, well, on another video. So, that's nice. But we'll see. I don't know how things are going to go. I got to film the Elimination Chamber matches first to kind of see where everything's going to go. But I never know how to film these things. I just don't. It could just be one of those cases where I just splice everything together and call it a day. But, yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Into the cover. And a 1 count. Because, like, I'm thinking if we're going to have, like, well, we're even still on the fence gathering, you know, just thinking about where everything's going, right? Because we don't know who's going to win this matchup, or if we're going to have any teams featured in the women's tag team title picture. We could just move the women's tag title match over to, like, you know, after the pay-per-view, and just have, like, the 2 title matches on the show. Or we could, I feel like we could just move one of the, because the tag title matches, those always take 10 years, and same thing with the ladder matches, but we'll have to see. I feel like it's going to be one of those cases where I'm just going to have to film everything out of order and hope for the best, but we'll see. I'm thinking about this out loud, but yeah. Thankfully, we'll have several weeks to plan ahead for SummerSlam, because essentially, like, my hope is that we get the Elimination Chamber matches sort of filmed, and then that way we have, like, one matchup. Oh, there goes Jacy with the sledgehammer. What's Kayden Carter going for? Okay, Kayden Carter's got the kendo stick. So yeah, that's kind of where my brain is at right now, but I feel like we'll have a better idea, like, once we film the next episode. Or even this episode, too. Okay, well, I guess we had the... Did you all just see that we had the ghost kendo stick now? What a weird time. Beautiful counter mid-air right there from Jacy. Kayden with the counter. But yeah, so far Damage Control doesn't have anybody in that matchup. And then, well, we have Gigi, Dolin and Katana Chance in there too. So it'll be interesting if, like, Kayden or Jacy qualify for the match. Oh man, I just like... Woo! I'm just like sitting on my couch and I got a little like lightheaded almost. I don't know. That was weird. But either way. Beautiful move from Kayden right there. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we have like a whole tag team in this like Elimination Chamber match? But again, it's the Universe Mode match. I think the women are going to kick things off for us on Elimination Chamber next week. And then we'll have the men kind of, like, finish things out. That's what I'm thinking, because at least the guys, like, match makes sense so far. Oh, there goes the dark screen again. It's not an episode of Universe Mode until we get that dark screen, right? Oh, my God. What a weird episode. Oh, there goes Kayden. What's Kayden up to here? Nice maneuver right there. Into the submission hold. Bayley's back up on her feet, though. Bayley breaks things up. And our final qualifying matchup for the Elimination Chamber matchup on the women's side. Oh, Bayley, she's going in for that sneaky pin there. I see you, Bayley. Bayley with the sneaky pin. Bayley with the sneaky pin. But yeah, next episode, we'll have Io Sky versus Charlotte Flair for that final spot. That'll be the main event of next episode. So go grab your snacks for that one. The women have been delivering by far, but why does this one make the most sense? Like, out of all the matches that we've had so far, this is the matchup that's made the most sense with Bayley winning. So we've really got... this is really our tag team showcase right here, right? Right. But either way around, we've got Io Sky versus Charlotte Flair next week to fill out the final spot in the Women's Elimination Chamber matchup. And we're just going to have to see where things are going. But first of all, we got to find out who's going to be joining in finishing out the men's... Intercontinental Championship qualifying matchup. There we go. I'm like, what title is this? Oh my god, let's keep things moving along. Congratulations to Bayley. Let's just keep things moving. It is indeed a new day. I'm just like, yeah, it's a new day. It's a Wednesday, so it's a new day, right? But I hope everyone likes the tentative plans for the week and into next week. Wow, look at me planning ahead!
Representing the New Day from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi.
Oh my god, why didn't I talk about this from the get-go? But y'all hear the news about the new YouTube partnership level? So they're keeping the one... Okay, Kofi's just yelling. Yeah, the clapping's slightly out of sync, but that's okay. But either way, we have a new YouTube partnership level, right? So, you know how like on Twitch they have like an affiliate, and then you go to partner? It's kind of like that, except for with YouTube, and I think it's like you have to hit 500 subscribers, and then either 3,000 total watch hours in the last 12 months, or 3 million YouTube short views in like 90 days or something nuts like that. So yeah, with that being said, I think we've qualified for that. So that's fun.
And his opponent from Bray, Kelly, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonagh.
So yeah, that's always a fun time. But yeah, so that will pretty much, you know, I don't think it's going to change things around here. Like, I mean, in terms of, like, the watch time hours, we're at, like, let me take a look-see here. How many are we at? Well, in the last year, we're at 3,300, and then we're at 777 subscribers as of Wednesday morning. So that's nice. That's fun and exciting. But I also really like this little upload schedule that we have, too. But yeah, I think it only rolls out for certain countries with this new, like, YouTube tier or YouTube partnership level. But we do qualify for it. So that's fun. I'm gonna have to triple check everything, but I'm pretty sure we do. But I think it's only for like a handful of countries, and well, one of them is the US. So the big difference is that, like, with this particular tier on YouTube versus the current partnership level, like the one where you have to have like 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, that was the one where you get the ad revenue on the videos and stuff like that. Versus this one, it's like you don't get the ad revenue. So that's really the only major difference that I was able to see so far, but yeah. Look at you, Mr. YouTube. Which I feel like that's going to be a huge thing for smaller channels and stuff. Because, I mean, 3,000 watch hours, like, if you're consistent enough, like, it's not really too hard to accomplish, right? Like, as long as you're being pretty consistent, like, you can make it happen. There are some delightful specimens of humanity that are not thrilled about it, but I'm like, why wouldn't you want other people to thrive or have, like, a second stream of income, potentially? But let me just say this, we've been cooking up some ideas for merch, so... I've always wanted to sell some merch, I have no shame. But, like, when we, like I've always stated, like, once we eventually start, hopefully, monetizing the channel, when that eventually becomes a thing, every penny's gonna go back into the YouTube channel, because hopefully we'll be full-time working by that point. But it did say that we're gonna have to wait a little bit before that, you know, unfolds, so it'll still be probably at least another month or two, possibly, before everything kind of kicks into full gear. So, there's that. But, yeah, that's a whole thing. I shared it on Twitter. But, yeah, I don't think... we're not going to do... Nothing's really going to change all that much. Well, if anything, it's just going to be like, oh, yeah, like, this is just nice to have. Or, you know, it's an option, like those kinds of things. So, that's always fun. But here we go, people. Yeah. We've got McDonagh versus Kofi Kingston. JD with the huge move into the cover. Kofi kicks out. So yeah, it says here this will be a phased rollout beginning in the US, Canada, United Kingdom, South Korea, and Taiwan. So that's nice. But can you imagine we start getting some merch going? Oh my god. That would be funny. But it says we can apply for the YouTube program to unlock access to super thanks, super chats, super stickers, channel memberships, and shopping. Can you imagine a little merch store? That would actually be hilarious. Kofi into the cover. Into the cover, into the cover. I say is not anybody's going into the cover. Everything's fine. Alright, we're on the outside of the ring. And a bit of a dive that I don't know what happened there, but alright, that just happened. we go. Here we go. Into the cover. And McDonagh kicks out at 1. Oh, something. Oh boy. That was definitely a choice. Oh! Kofi out of nowhere into the cover. Oh boy, can Kofi take the win? And Kofi can. Oh, we've got a nice little ladder match going there. I feel like this is a nice, well-rounded ladder match that we're about to get. We've got Butch, Braun Breaker, Grayson Waller, and now we've got Kofi Kingston to finish things out for that inaugural Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way ladder match. Oh, I forgot to put a... There we go. Like, I forgot to, like, add the little, like, parentheses. Oh my god. I'm a mess. Why am I just now noticing that in my notes after, what, 5 episodes now almost? What a moment, what a match. And we're just going to have to see where things go moving ahead, but we've got one full matchup all locked and ready to go for Elimination Chamber. I feel like this is a nice, well-rounded match. We have all these fresh faces, and we've got Kofi Kingston, the in-ring veteran. So I feel like that's a nice, balanced match. And we're all for seeing the New Day with some type of title, which is nice. And speaking of which, we'll have Finn Balor versus Big E for that last spot in the Men's Elimination Chamber matchup. But speaking of which, we've got quite the match about to get underway right here in the main event of Universe Mode here tonight, y'all. Let's see what happens. But a big congrats to Kofi Kingston. Alright, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. We got Kevin Owens versus Sheamus. Both men wanted their respective groups and teams in the locker room and not at ringside. So that happened. We appreciate you, Kevin Owens. We appreciate you. We appreciate this matchup. Who am I kidding? This is going to be quite the matchup to get one of the last 2 spots in that Men's Elimination Chamber matchup. And, y'all, that one is stacked. That one is beyond stacked so far. We've got Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes versus Gunther versus LA Knight. So who will join that mixture right there? Will it be Sheamus or will it be Kevin Owens? Either way, yeah, we're going to be in for quite a brawl, to say that. That one's going to be a mess, and I'm here for it. Like a mess, but in like the best way possible. Here we go, people. See, they took the feedback.
And his opponent, representing the Brawling Brutes from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Well, if we're gonna keep calling him that, give us Too Many Limes back. I missed that theme song. I got no shame. Too many limes, too many limes. I still got a little bit of coffee left, so we're all set over here, pals. But this should be quite the interesting matchup. But like I said, like they were following the feedback, because remember how we always had to just do right to a jump cut on Sheamus' entrance for the longest time? Oh, I don't have to do that anymore. Beautiful. I don't know who's going to win this matchup, but I'm ready for it. We're all ready for it. Actually, I don't know if I'm even ready for it, but that's okay. Or, I mean, you never know. Or Sunday video could very well be freaking Universe Mode. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But we will indeed have this episode out sometime Wednesday, and hopefully Universe Mode, like, you know, well, I think we'll have Universe Mode out Wednesday and Thursday this week. That's the hope, anyway. Because they're just easier for me to film. Okay, that's sketchy. I got like the most sketchiest email, or not email, the most sketchiest text message, and you can tell it's a scam because it says, USPS, the package has arrived at the warehouse and cannot be delivered due to incomplete address information, and it has this link that is supposedly the U.S. Postal Service website, and it ain't it. Copy the link to your Safari browser and open it. No thanks, scammer. Oh, apparently I can't even... Oh, can I block them? Yep, let's block them. Beautiful. Oh, I should have clicked the junk button, because it's really junk. I'm sorry, I got so distracted there because I was looking at the time and stuff, and it happens. It happens. Oh boy, what's Sheamus up to? Oh, huge strike right there from Sheamus. Got a 4 count. At least they're more aware of the countouts this year. That much I will say. Holy cow. Oh, nice springboard DDT from Kevin. Beautiful. But yeah, we've had a lot happen this week. Holy cow. It'd be great if I could get this up before the afternoon, but here we are, kids. Here we are. So, since being in the unemployment arc, I've been enjoying just, like, editing my videos as I kind of go along, because usually I kind of film the night before, and then, like, the next day I'll edit, or, you know, if I do edit that same night, you know, it's a whole process. Beautiful move right there from Sheamus. I'm trying to get a lot of the filming and editing done early today, because I have, you know, some stuff to take care of this afternoon and into the evening. So, yeah. Oh, what's Kevin up to here? Well, nothing, because Sheamus is going right for Kevin. But he just, like, shoved him into the cover. Oh, Sheamus. Oh my god, could you imagine we have a match? Okay, just, oh my god, this matchup, I'm nervous for this match. I'm nervous for that Elimination Chamber match. I'm not even joking. But yeah, I got 2 interviews today, which is exciting. Those are in the afternoon. And then I have grocery shopping tonight because I'm craving meatball subs and I ran out of a couple seasonings. So, there's that. I made like this really good chicken parm last night. Well, except I kind of sliced up the chicken, so it really wasn't a chicken parm, but we made chicken with spaghetti last night. And we have like chicken cauliflower fried rice for lunches this week, so we got a nice little menu. Beautiful move right there from Sheamus to Kevin. And Kevin Owens kicks out. And yeah, so my hope is that maybe either like Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday, I was going to go ahead and make something. Oh! Big boot from Sheamus to Kevin Owens. The bro kick connects, but Kevin kicks out. What a maneuver right there. Sheamus is taunting to the crowd. The crowd wants them to fight forever, and I would agree with them. Can you imagine Sheamus in that matchup? We have Drew, Gunther, Cody, and LA Knight in there. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm so nervous for this match. But I play tested some of the titles, and I think, you know, the current Intercontinental Championship kind of works. Yeah. And we have Big Goldie coming back, so get excited for Big Goldie on Universe Mode. It's the nostalgia, right? I was like going back and forth on like which mid-card title that we should use, and I'm like, maybe I should just make my own title. Although that's the last thing that we need. Oh, huge uppercut right there from Sheamus into the cover, into the cover. Oh my god, what am I doing? I was in the middle of swallowing my coffee there when that happened. Oh my god, what a kick out from Kevin Owens right there. I'm like paying close attention to see if the recording's gonna freeze. Huge shoulder tackle from Sheamus off the top rope. Kevin with the counter, Kevin with the counter. These two want that title opportunity so bad. Although I wonder, because it's like, okay, it's a title opportunity, but I mean, if you've seen universe modes in the past on this channel, the person that you would least expect to win the title ends up winning the title. So usually one of the matches makes all the sense in the world, not so much the other one. But oh, a counter for counter. Counter for counter, Kevin into the cover. And a 2 count right there. Sheamus kicks out. What a main event, people. What a main event. Kevin Owens. Kevin goes flying. Kevin Owens is mounting. Oh my god, he's mounting a comeback. I need to make breakfast at some point. Huge DDT. What a maneuver right there from Kevin. Oh boy, where are we at? 4? Yep, 4. We're at a 5 count. But Kevin breaks things up. Oh, there we go. Apologies if there was a bit of a jump cut right there. Wanted to get the recording before it froze. Oh boy, the allergies have kicked into full gear this morning. Maybe that's why I'm kind of feeling a little off. That could be it. But I like filming in the mornings. I need to do this more often while I have the chance to. Because like when we eventually get back to working, it'll more than likely be the 9 to 5. More than likely. And I don't know, I've just been enjoying these little filming mornings where I just drink my coffee and watch what happens. Oh boy, Kevin with the powerbomb into the cover. Could this be enough to put away Sheamus right here? Oh, and Sheamus kicked out. What a match, people. Oh, Kevin Owens is looking for it. A second pop-up powerbomb connects on Sheamus. Could this be enough to put away Sheamus here tonight? And Kevin Owens makes it to elimination. Oh man, that is going to be a fight. Oh my god. We're going to have Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and now Kevin Owens all in the same match. And then there's Cody, who just takes a lot of punishment. And then, we don't know, LA Knight's going to be that wild card pick. I have a feeling. But we still got one more qualifying matchup in the next episode to get to as well. But that'll be, well, hopefully tomorrow. That's the hope. I'm hoping that this is out on Wednesday and the next episode of Universe Mode is out tomorrow. So, I don't know. We could get Elimination Chamber kicked off as early as Sunday. I don't know what the schedule is going to look like. But either way around, I'm having a blast with Universe Mode. I hope you all are as well. But let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments down below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. We've got quite a stacked episode coming up next time. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.